Hello, class! I know today is a little strange to have a digital learning day, but it's still a learning day, so I hope you will join me in doing some writing. Today we're going to talk about how-to writing. How-to writing is writing that teaches you how to do something. I think you've probably seen a lot of how-to writing before. One type of how-to writing is in cookbooks. They're called recipes. They are how-to writing. They tell you how to make different foods. This one, let me show it to you. It says oatmeal peanut butter balls. It tells me what I need. Tells me I need some oats, honey, peanut butter, and vanilla extract. So it tells me what I need over here. And then here it has my steps. 1, 2, 3. Number 1, combined ingredients. It tells me what to do, how to do that. In a medium bowl, stir together the oats, honey, peanut butter, and vanilla until combined. 2, shape the balls. Using clean hands, roll about 2 tablespoons of the batter into a ball and place it on a plate. Repeat with the remaining batter. You should get about 24 balls. And step 3, store the balls. Cover the balls with plastic wrap and refrigerate for up to 1 week. So that shows you your steps on how to make those oatmeal peanut butter balls. So a recipe tells you how to make a food. There are other kinds of how-to writing too. They're not only just about food. I have some how-to writing in this box. Have you heard of the game Spot It? Sure, you've heard of Frozen. This is my daughter's game, and there's cards in here to play with. But how do you play the game? You need some instructions. Instructions is another way to say how-to writing. So the game instructions or the game rules are in this little tiny book. There are a few different ways to play this game. There are different little games, mini games inside. So here's one. It's called Game Number 1, Hide and Seek. Number 1, preparing the game. Place 4 cards face up in front of each player. Place 1 card face down in the middle of the table and return the remaining cards to the box. Object of the game, to be the first player to flip all their cards face down. Then it tells you playing the game. So I know how to set up the game, I know what my goal is, and then there's some steps on how to play the game. I'm not going to read all of those to you now, but it tells you how to flip the game, how to play, how you can flip your cards, and then how to win. The next page has a different game with different instructions. So just having the cards, I don't know how to play unless I read the how-to instructions or have somebody else read them to me. Have you ever read instructions before, either in a recipe or for a game or different how-to instructions? There are lots of how-to instructions. Today we're going to write our own how-to instructions. So you need to think of something that you know how to do. Let me show you. So I'm going to do my own, and you get to watch me and how I do it. But if at any point you have ideas, you might want to pause and write down your ideas or draw a little picture to remind you of your ideas so that you can do your writing when the video is over. Okay, what do I know how to do? Before I write, I like to brainstorm. I like to think of all the different things I might want to write about. So let's see, I know how to make spaghetti. I know how to make spaghetti. I know how to play a game called sardines. Sardines. It's a game that I know how to play. I could write about that and teach people how to play sardines. And I know how to draw a puppy. Draw a puppy. Oops, that is some messy handwriting. Let's try that again. Draw a puppy. There we go. Now I have written down 3 ideas of things I know how to do and I could write about. I have to decide. I like these ideas. I like all of them. I think this one's my favorite. That's what I'm going to write about. I'm going to write about how to draw a puppy. You should write down some of your ideas and then you could pick the one you like the best and that's what you can write about. Okay, how to draw a puppy. Now I need something to write on. You might have paper like this at home, like our journals. And just like at school, if you're going to write on this paper, I want you to skip every other line so you have some space. It's going to really, really help for our next step. Or if you have paper like this, you can write on this kind of paper. That might help you form your letters, right? So if you have one of those kinds of papers, those kinds are the best. If you don't have any paper like that and all your papers just plain paper, like just plain paper, that's fine. You could write on that too. Use whatever you have because it's better to write something than nothing just because you couldn't find paper. So write on whatever kind of paper you want. I'm going to write on a whiteboard. I don't want you to write on a whiteboard because you can't bring the whiteboard to school to show me. So I'm writing on a whiteboard because it'll be easiest for you to see, but you should probably not write on a whiteboard. Okay, if I'm going to write how to, I need to first write what you need. I'm going to write the word how to draw a puppy. It's going to be my first line. I'm going to skip a line so that I have space for later. Just like I told you to skip a line on your paper, it's best. I'm going to skip a line on my paper. That way I can fix things. How to draw a puppy. That's my title. Then I need, you would need paper. Paper. How do I spell paper? Paper. Pencil. Pencil. Soul. Pencil. Do we need anything else to draw a puppy? Not really. Just a paper and a pencil. Okay? Now I need to show you step 1. Step 1. When I draw a puppy, I draw a triangle. Draw a triangle. Ooh, if I write draw a triangle, they might try to draw a really big triangle on their paper. So I better use an adjective. And use an adjective that's going to help them know what kind of triangle I want them to draw. I want them to draw a small triangle. Ooh, and guess what else I could do? I should probably tell them which way I want the triangle to face. Okay, so I'm going to draw a small triangle. It should point down. There we go. Draw a small triangle. It should point down. Okay, I'm going to keep going and write more about how to draw a puppy so that you can see and you don't have to sit here and watch me do all of it. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I finished writing my instructions. You might notice some things about my instructions. They're not perfect. They're not done. Things are not just right yet. That's okay. This is the first day we're writing this. We will work on it more tomorrow. So today, write down your ideas. Just get them down. It's okay that there are mistakes. If you're not making mistakes, then you're doing something that's too easy. You need to do something that's challenging you. Mistakes are how we learn, okay? So, expect to see some mistakes. How to draw a puppy. We need paper and a pencil. 1. Draw a small triangle. It should point down. 2. From the triangle, point, make a J and a backwards J. 3. Connect the J's with a bag curve on the top. 4. Add 2 upside U's to make eyes on pot of the curve. This is getting kind of confusing. We'll have to fix some of these mistakes because I bet you're as confused as I am. Add another curve to make the top of the head. I ran out of space, so I had to get another board. Add details such as ears, pupils, spots, dye the nose, or a tongue. So those are my steps. We'll talk about fixing mistakes tomorrow, but those are the steps to draw a puppy. I hope you get a chance to do some writing today. Brainstorm a few ideas, things you know how to do, and then you can write your own steps. Remember, don't worry about the mistakes today. Just do your best. I'll see you later. Bye, you guys.